Good morning, everybody. It is Monday. I'm Sophie, and welcome to Storytime. And today, I'm going to be reading you stories about monsters. That's right. It's Monster Monday. So grab your favorite stuffy, just in case you're a little bit scared of the monsters. But I promise, these are good monsters. So let's get started, shall we? And say hello. Why don't you start by waving hello? Hello, how are you all? Hello, how are you all? Hello, how are you? I'm just fine today. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm glad to see you here today. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, what do you say we walk around the room like a giant? So let's take big giant steps. Here we go. Step like a giant around the room, and step like a giant around the room. Step like a giant around the room. I'm so glad to see you. And how about we make our hands into claws and we show our claws. Here we go. Go like, arr. Show your claws and go. Arr. Show your claws and go. Arr. Show your claws and go. Arr. I'm so glad to see you. Very good. Okay. And now how about if we stick out our tongues really, 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 really far, like we're a big monster with a big tongue. So let's go like this. Stick out your tongue and go. Wah! Stick out your tongue and go. Wah! Stick out your tongue and go. Wah! I'm so glad to see you. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty monstrous. So what do you say? Let's make some scary faces. Make your scary faces as scary as you can.
Make a scary face as scary as you can. Make a scary face as scary as you can.
I'm so glad to see you. Very good. Okay, let's get the day started with all of our good stories. So let's wave hello. Hello, how are you? Oh, hello. How are you? Oh, hello. How are you? I'm just fine today. Very good. Well, let's do this. Let's get started with our dear friend, Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends. I want to read you a little story from here, and it is called The Worst. Before we get started, I want to show you the monster. There he is. He's the worst. When singing songs of scariness, of bloodiness and hairiness, I feel obligated at this moment to remind you of the most ferocious beast of all, 3,000 pounds and 9 feet tall, the glurpy, slurpy Skakagrawl, who's standing right behind you. And there he is. He's the very worst. Well, I think that I would like to jump right into the stories with the Gruffalo's Child. And there is a very, very big thank you to my dear friends Rosanna and Gabriella and Lillian, who have lent me this from their personal library. In fact, all of the books today have come from them, so thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is by Julia Donaldson and illustrations by Axel Scheffler, and this is called The Gruffalo's Child. The Gruffalo's Child by Julia Donaldson, illustrated by Axel Scheffler. The Gruffalo said that no Gruffalo should ever set foot in the deep, dark wood. Why not? Why not?
Because if you do, the big bad mouse will be after you. I met him once, said the Gruffalo. I met him a long, long time ago.
What does he look like? Tell us, Dad. Is he terribly big and terribly bad?
Can't quite remember,
the Gruffalo said. Then he thought for a minute and he scratched his head.
The big bad mouse is terribly strong, and his scaly tail is terribly long. His eyes are like pools of terrible fire, and his terrible whiskers are tougher than wire. One snowy night, when the Gruffalo snored, the Gruffalo's child was feeling bored. The Gruffalo's child was feeling brave, so she tiptoed out of the Gruffalo cave. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. Into the wood went the Gruffalo's child. She's very brave, isn't she? Look, and there's her daddy sleeping in the cave. He doesn't see her sneaking out.
Aha, oh, a trail in the snow. Whose is this trail and where does it go?
A tail poked out of the log pile house. Could this be the tail of the big bad mouse? Out slid the creature. His eyes were small. He didn't have whiskers, no, none at all.
You're not the mouse.
No, not I, said the snake. He's down by the lake, eating Gruffalo cake. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. I'm not scared, said the Gruffalo's child. She's very, very brave, this Gruffalo's child.
Aha, oh, marks in the snow. Whose are these claw marks? Where do they go?
2 eyes gleamed out of the treetop house. Could these be the eyes of the big bad mouse? Do you see those eyes up there? Do you think those eyes belong to the big bad mouse? Down flew the creature. His tail was short, and he didn't have whiskers of any sort.
You're not the mouse.
Too-hoo, not I, but he's somewhere nearby, eating Gruffalo pie. The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild.
I'm not scared,
said the Gruffalo's child.
Oh, a track in the snow. Who is this track and where does it go? Whiskers at last and an underground house.
Could this be the home of the big bad mouse? Out slunk the creature. His eyes weren't fiery. His tail wasn't scaly. His whiskers weren't wiry.
Well, you're not the mouse.
Oh, no, not me. He's under a tree drinking Gruffalo tea.
It's all a trick,
said the Gruffalo's child as she sat on a stump where the snow lay piled.
I don't believe in the big bad mouse. But here comes a little one out of his house. Not big, not bad, but a mouse at least. You'll taste good for a midnight feast.
Wait, said the mouse.
Before you eat, there's a friend of mine that you ought to meet. If you'll let me hop onto the hazel twig, I'll beckon my friend, so bad and big.
The Gruffalo's child unclenched her fist.
The big bad mouse? So he does exist?
The mouse hopped into the hazel tree. He beckoned, then said,
Just wait and see.
Out came the moon. It was bright and round. A terrible shadow fell onto the ground.
Who is this creature so big, bad, and strong? His tail and his whiskers are terribly long. His ears are enormous, and over his shoulder he carries a nut as big as a boulder.
The big bad mouse! Yelled the Gruffalo's child. The mouse jumped down from the twig and smiled.
Oh, prints in the snow. Whose are these footprints? Where do they go?
The footprints led the Gruffalo to the Gruffalo cave, where the Gruffalo's child was a bit less brave. The Gruffalo's child was a bit less bored. And the Gruffalo snored and snored and snored. And this says it's dedicated for Francesca and for Freya and Cora. And there's little Gruffalo's child. Isn't that fun? I think that's a great book. The Gruffalo's Child. Now, the little Gruffalo was walking home and maybe could have used this song. Sing your way home at the close of day. Sing your way home, drive the shadows away. Smile every mile, forever you roam. It will brighten your road, it will lighten your load, if you sing your way home. Let's do that again, shall we? Here we go. Sing your way home at the close of day. Sing your way home, drive the shadows away. Smile every smile, for wherever you roam, it will brighten your road, it will lighten your load, if you sing your way home. Want to do that one more time with me? And then that way you can sing when you are walking and you need to get home. Sing your way home at the close of day. Sing your way home, drive the shadows away. Smile every mile, for wherever you roam, it will brighten your road, it will lighten your load, if you sing your way home. Personally, I think the Gruffalo's child was maybe a little too frightened to sing her way home, but I think singing your way home is a good thing to know about. Okay, this is called What a Bad Dream, and this is by Mercer Mayer. I love Mercer Mayer's drawings. Aren't they fun? I just love them. What a Bad Dream. What a Bad Dream by Mercer Mayer for Amy and Shelton. Mercer Mayer is very, very prolific. Many, many books by Mercer Mayer out there. So if you like these books, make sure that you check out all of the other things that Mercer Mayer has to offer. So many. I had a dream that I made a magic potion. After I mixed it up, I drank the potion down. Oh, look, there he is. Looks like he's sleeping right there on Mommy and Daddy, and he's having a dream. Then weird things started to happen, just like in a spooky show on television. Oh, let me show you the picture there. Oh, look what's happening. His hair is crazy. I changed. I grew pointy fangs and long claws, and I had bat wings and a long tail. Ooh, that's kind of scary looking, isn't it? I could roar so loud that I scared everybody, and they left me alone. Then I did whatever I wanted. They look pretty scared, don't they? I lived all by myself. My room looked just the way I wanted it to look. I had cookies and ice cream for breakfast. I never brushed my fur or my fangs, and I never changed my clothes. I got a gorilla for a pet. I didn't go to school. I just rode my bicycle whenever I wanted. And we ate ice cream and fudge pops for lunch. And we played outside as long as we wanted, even after it was dark. At dinner time, we just ordered in pizza and didn't use napkins. I never took a bath, even if I was dirty. I kept lizards and frogs and snakes in the tub. I watched television as late as I wanted, and I never even had to go to bed. I got sleepy anyway, and I went upstairs, but there was no one to tuck me in and read me a story. And then I got scared, and there was no one to give me a hug. I began to cry. I wanted my mommy and daddy. Suddenly, someone was shaking me. It was my mom and dad. "Oh, you had a bad dream," they said. Oh, he does look quite upset, doesn't he? "Time to put you to bed," said Dad. "That's not a magic potion, is it?" I asked. "No, it's just warm milk," said Mom. "Oh, good," I said. "I don't want a magic potion." And that was What a Bad Dream. It's a good thing he woke up from that dream, huh? Well, the next song I want to sing you it's about the day, which is Monday. It's Monday, but it's also about food, which I think works really well because in What a Bad Dream, there was an awful lot of food mentioned, wasn't there? So let's sing this song. It's called Today is Monday. It goes like this. Today is Monday, today is Monday. Monday, string beans, all you hungry children, come and eat it up. Okay, now you got to remember that because we're going to build on this song. Okay, so remember that Monday is string beans. Let's hear what Tuesday is, shall we? Today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday. Tuesday spaghetti, Monday string beans, all you hungry children, come and eat it up. Today is Wednesday, today is Wednesday. Wednesday soup, Tuesday spaghetti, Monday string beans, all you hungry children, come and eat it up. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday. Thursday pizza, Wednesday soup, Tuesday spaghetti, Monday string beans, all you hungry children, come and eat it up. Today is Friday, today is Friday. Friday fresh fish, Thursday pizza, Wednesday soup, Tuesday spaghetti, Monday string beans, all you hungry children, come and eat it up. Today is Saturday, today is Saturday. Saturday chicken, Friday fresh fish, Thursday pizza, Wednesday soup, Tuesday spaghetti, Monday string beans, all you hungry children, come and eat it up. This is a lot of food, isn't it? Today is Sunday, today is Sunday. Sunday ice cream, Saturday chicken, Friday fresh fish, Thursday pizza, Wednesday soup, Tuesday spaghetti, Monday string beans, all you hungry children, come and eat it up. I said, all you hungry children, come and eat it up. Is that fun? What about having some sundaes on Sundays? Doesn't that sound like fun? I love ice cream sundaes. They're so tasty, especially if they're made with chocolate mint chip ice cream. All right, another story from my dear friends, Lillian and Gabriella. This is called Another Monster at the End of This Book. And this is a Sesame Street book. And it says, starring lovable, furry old Grover and equally lovable, furry little Elmo. Another monster at the end of this book. Another monster at the end of this book, written by Joh Stone and illustrated by Michael Smollin. And all it says here, Grover says, another monster at the end of this book. Oh no, another monster. We will not go any further in this book.
Oh, but Elmo loves monsters, Mr. Grover. Please, turn the page.
Elmo, I am not going to the end of this book. If there is a monster there, monsters are not to be trifled with. I am going to stay right here on the first page.
Okay, Mr. Grover, Elmo will go see the monster all by himself. Turn the page, please.
Will you please stop turning pages? Every time you turn a page, we get closer to the monster at the end of the book. Elmo, come with me. We are going home now. Elmo? Elmo? Where are you?
Turn the page.
Elmo, you do not understand that at the end of this book there is a monster. It could be a nice furry monster like you or me or Cookie or Henry, but it could also be a big, scary, hungry monster with sharp teeth and claws and attitude. Therefore, I'm putting these hundreds of paper clips here just to remind you that we are not going to the end of this book.
Yes, Mr. Grover. Please turn the page.
All right, no more, Mr. Nice Guy. I have now taken all your alphabet blocks and built a huge castle right here. No one can turn the page now.
Turny, turny, turn, turn.
Enough is enough. I, Grover, am now glowing this page down so you cannot turn it. And if you cannot turn the page, we will not get to the monster that is at the end of this book. Elmo, please, please, please forget about seeing the monster at the end of this book and come back with me to the beginning of the book. Please, please, pretty please.
Little Elmo wants to see the monster. Turn the page.
This will stop you from turning the page. I, Grover, have put up a thick steel wall, so no one can ever turn this page. What do you say to that, little Elmo? 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 Where are you, Elmo?
Elmo is on the next page.
All right, we will go see the monster, but just one little peek. Listen carefully. You tiptoe around to the back of the book. I, Grover, will stay here. When I say turn the page, you jump in from the back of the book, and I will jump in from the front, and we will see the monster, and then we will run like bunny rabbits. Are you at the back of the book, little Elmo?
Yes, Mr. Grover.
Then here we go. 1, 2, get ready to turn the page and run like a little bunny rabbit. 3, turn the page. Ah!
What do you see? I see Grover and Elmo. What about you?
I never thought that the monster at the end of the book would be you, little Elmo.
Oh, no, Mr. Grover. You are the monster at the end of this book. I saw you.
You,
You.
you,
You.
you,
You.
you,
You.
you. Whatever. Where are you going?
Elmo is going back to 2 pages to see the monster again.
And that's the story of another monster at the end of this book. Now, you know, I realized I got so into doing the voices that I didn't show you all the pictures. So let me show you the pictures. Here we go. Here's the beginning. And Elmo wants to turn the page. And there's Grover saying, no, 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 please don't go to the end. And there he is putting all kinds of paper clips all over it to try to keep the book shut. But does that work? No. So he puts up a whole bunch of blocks. And then glue. He tries gluing the pages, but Elmo, not having none of it. Look, and there's poor Grover, all covered with glue, and paper clips, and blocks. And then he builds a steel wall, but that still doesn't stop Elmo, does it? And then Grover gives up. And so together, they turn the page and they see the monsters. And who were the monsters at the end of the book? Them. And that is another monster at the end of this book. Isn't that funny? And that was written by Joh Stone with illustrations by Michael Smollin. Well, everybody, it's the end of another story time, which means it's time to say goodbye to all my friends and let you know that I will see you on Wednesday. Oh, goodbye, Ollie. Goodbye, Shelby. Goodbye, Allie. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Delilah. Goodbye, JC. Goodbye, Eli. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Maya. Goodbye, Charlotte. Goodbye, Isabella. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Lillian. Goodbye, Gabriella. Goodbye, Madeline. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, Lily. Goodbye, Francine. Goodbye, Frangelica. I'll see you all next time. Well, everybody, I will see you on Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me for story time. And let's give each other a big high five. There's one for you. Boom. And how about a big hug? Let's get my friend Sparky involved, huh? Should we get Sparky involved? All right, Sparky, let's get a big hug. Take one hand and put it on one shoulder, and then take your other hand, put it on the other shoulder, and squeeze really, really, really tight. And that's a hug from me to you. All right, everybody, I will see you on Wednesday, and have a great Monday. Don't let the monsters get you.